Hello students. Now today I know you all are ready with your formulas because in last lecture statistics we have done these three formulas. Today I repeat again, but even today we are ready with the formulas that we know. Now here one question is prepared by me. It is not given in your textbook, but this question is that type of question in which you can use this all three formulas. That's why we are starting with the sum directly. Now when you are using this formula, when question is given, find correlation coefficient by Karl Pearson method, then you have to use these three formulas. So first formula is given, R is equal to sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar divide by first under root sigma x minus x bar square multiply second under root sigma y minus y bar square. Second formula, R is equal to n sigma xy minus sigma x sigma y divide by first under root n sigma x square minus sigma x whole square. Second under root n sigma y square minus sigma y whole square. Same way, last third formula, n sigma uv minus sigma u sigma v divide by under root n sigma u square minus sigma u whole square. Second under root n sigma v square minus sigma v whole square. Now, here question given, find correlation coefficient by Karl Pearson method or by Karl Pearson's product moment method or product moment method. In all these three situations, we can use any three formula. If you are using any formula, your answer will be same. To understand that thing, today we are starting with this sum. So in your sum, what is given actually? So in your sum, actually x and y's are given. Two variables are given. So variable x, 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 is given. Same way y given 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. This blue marker written x and y values of variable is your question. In your question only these two things are given, x and y. And on this, by using these things, we have to find correlation coefficient. Now to understand this all three formulas, first this question, we are solving this with first formula, then after same question we will solve with second formula, same question we will solve with third formula. So first we are using this first formula, sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar divide by under root sigma x minus x bar square second under root sigma y minus y bar square. Now, observing this first formula, what we can understand? We are given only x and y. What we need to solve this formula? First, we need x minus x bar. See here. We need x minus x bar. Second, we need y minus y bar. Then we need multiplication of x minus x bar and y minus y bar. Then after we are finding sigma. Because sigma means total. We are doing total after doing all the activities. After finding all the columns. X minus x bar, y minus y bar, multiplication of that. Then after it's total. Same way here. Sigma x minus x bar square is given. So eliminate sigma and root sign. Then think about x minus x bar whole square. So first we need x minus x bar, then its square, then its total, sigma x minus x bar square. Same way we need here, we need to find y minus y bar square first, then after total of y minus y bar square. It is called sigma. Sigma means total in short. Now we are coming back to the sum. Question number 1. X and y's values are given. Only question is this. Blue marker written values is your question. This all the things is answer. Now understood. By observing this first formula, we know we need x minus x bar. So first find x minus x bar. Column. Second column y minus y bar. Square of these two columns. So x minus x bar square, y minus y bar square. Multiplication of these two, x minus x bar, y minus y. Multiplication of these two, x minus x bar, y minus y bar. Now we are going ahead. Understood? Now to find x minus x bar. Now x is what? This all the values are x. Total of x means sigma x, not x. So here values of x is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. From this all the values of x, we are subtracting x bar. That's why x minus x bar can be found. So this all the values of x. From this all values, we are deducting value of x bar. So first question is how we can find x bar? That you have already studied. You had already studied in 11th standard. X bar is equal to x sigma x divided by n. So here x, total of x is 25. 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Total of this 5 digits is 25. So it is called sigma x. So sigma x means sigma x 25. We need x bar. So here formula is given for x bar. X bar is equal to sigma x upon n. Total of x 25. Number of observations means n. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here 5 observations are given. That's why divide by 5. Number of observation is called n here. Now, so 25 upon 5, we get answer 5. It is called x bar. So first, we have already find x bar. Now second, y minus y bar we need. So values of y 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. That is given to you. Now from this all values of y, we need to deduct y bar. So for that we need y bar first. So first to find y bar. So how we can find y bar? Y bar is equal to sigma y upon n, same as x bar. To find x bar, sigma x upon n. If we need to find y bar, sigma y upon n. If we need to find t bar, sigma t upon n. If we need to find x, y bar, so sigma xy upon n. But this formula generally is not used in your syllabus. Suppose we need z bar, sigma z upon n. Actually, what is x, y, z? What is x, y, z? It is the assumption of the variable. Here x is the variable, y is the variable. Now, particular word we have assumed here. Suppose x is a price, but here for simplification we are assuming suppose price is equal to x. Same way y is a demand, but actually here price and second is a demand. Suppose that situation is there. So we are assuming price is equal to x, demand is equal to y. So total of that divide by n, then we can get its bar, its average. So here we need y bar, then we have to find y bar by its formula. Y bar is equal to sigma y divided by n. So here y bar is equal to sigma y divided by n. Sigma y means total of y. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Total of this is 30. So 30 divided by 5, answer is 6. So y bar is equal to 6. Now we can find first two columns, x minus x bar and y minus y bar. Very easily we can find these two columns. So to find first column, x minus x bar, first of all we need to deduct x bar value from value of x minus x bar. So from all the values of x, we are deducting x bar. Now here bar is equal to 5. So we are deducting 5 from this values of x. From all the values of x, we are deducting 5 because x minus x bar we need to find. So 1 minus 5, answer is minus 4. 3 minus 5, minus 2. 5 minus 5, 0. 7 minus 5, 2. 9 minus 5, 4. So from x, we are deducting x bar and we get column x minus x bar. Now same situation. We need y minus y bar. Then how we can find y minus y bar? So from all the values of y, we are deducting value of y bar, which we have find here. So here y bar is equal to 6 and this 6 we are deducting from y. So 2 minus 6. 4 minus 6. 6 minus 6. From all the values of y, we are deducting y bar. So we get y minus y bar. So 2 minus 6, minus 4. 4 minus 6, minus 2. 6 minus 6, 2. 6 minus 6, 0. 8 minus 6, 2. 10 minus 6, 4. So we get column y minus y bar. Now, this is your original question. In your original question, only values of x given and values of y given. By using this, we have find x minus x bar and y minus y bar. This all the thing x minus x bar and y minus y bar is derived from particular values, and we get this two column. So my answer complete up to this level. Now, what we need next? So we need x minus x bar square, y minus y bar square, multiplication of x minus x bar, y minus y bar. So we have prepared x minus x bar square, y minus y bar square, and x minus x bar, y minus y bar multiplication columns. So first of all, x minus x bar square means we are finding square of this x minus x bar values. So here x minus x bar is equal to minus 4 given. We are finding square of that. So minus 4 into minus 4. Answer is 16 plus. Minus 4, minus 2 square plus 4. 0 square, 0. 2 square, 4. 4 square, 16. So in this way, we can find square of x minus x bar. Same way we are finding y minus y bar square. So minus 4 square, 16. Minus 2 square, 4. 0 square, 0. 2 square, 4. 4 square, 16. So all the values square y minus y bar square. And last column that we need to find, that is x minus x bar, y minus y bar multiplication. So value x minus x bar, second y minus y bar. Multiplication of these two. So multiplication of minus 4 into minus 4. Answer is 16. Minus 2 into minus 2. Answer is 4. 0 into 0. 0. 2 into 2. 4. 4 into 4. 16. Now actually in the formula we need sigma x minus x bar, y minus y bar. So if we are not seeing sigma, then x minus x bar, y minus y bar multiplication. So here this column, x minus x bar, y minus y bar multiplication. Now total of this column is called sigma x minus x bar, y minus y bar. Now here in denominator, under root sign is given, and in under root again, suppose I am not seeing on sigma, then we need x minus x bar whole square. So sir, here one column is there, x minus x bar whole square. Now total of this all, so if we are making total of this, then we find 40 sigma x minus x bar square. Same way y minus y bar square. So here which three values we need, that we have find by these three columns. So sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar means here value 40. In denominator it is for the numerator. Now for denominator, under root sigma x minus x bar square. So here sigma x minus x bar square is 40. Y minus y bar is also 40. So all the three values we have find by making this table. Now we need to find value of R, correlation coefficient. Now how we can find correlation coefficient? By placing these values in the formula. So R is equal to sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar divided by under root sigma x minus x bar square, second under root sigma y minus y bar square. Now value of sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar given here 40. So 40 root sigma x minus x bar square. So here sigma x minus x bar square 40 is given. So under root multiplication, second under root y minus y bar square. So second sigma y minus y bar square. So under root 40. Now 40 as it is, divide by root 40 into root 40. Answer will be 40. 40 upon 40, 1. Now this question is solved and answer is 1. Now think and give me the answer in last lecture. If answer is 1, then interpret it. What it shows. Think, then I give you the answer. Think about it. I think everybody have a knowledge, whenever answer is +1, it shows perfect positive correlation.